Redoing NHL offseason moves featuring the Arizona Coyotes from 2010 to 2017. After the 2010 season, the Coyotes make a few trades. Thomas Vanek is acquired from the Buffalo Sabres for Jovanovski, Vernon Fiedler, Peter Pruka, and a first-round pick in 2010. They also trade Adrian O'Coin, Scotty Upshall, and Lee Stepniak to the St. Louis Blues for Roman Polak and Jay McClement. Zbigniew McCulloch and Taylor Pyatt are traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins for Derek Englund and Max Talbot. At the 2010 draft, the Coyotes trade down. They trade pick 52 to the New York Islanders for pick 65 and a second-round pick in 2011. 2010 draft, pick 13, Jaden Schwartz, 57, Stephen Johns, 63, Jordan Wheel, 138, Peter Mrazek. Martin Hanzal is re-signed for 2 years at $1.8 million per season. Derek Englund is re-signed for 3 years. The Phoenix Coyotes don't sign Ray Whitney, Eric Belanger, Derek Morris, or Michael Roosevelt in free agency. Before the 2010-2011 season, the Coyotes make a blockbuster trade. Ilya Bryzgalov is traded to the Atlanta Thrashers for Andrei Pavlik, Alex Mistrov, and a first-round pick in 2011. Andrei Pavlik is re-signed for 2 years at $1.1 million per season. After the 2011 season, the Coyotes make a few trades. Chris Versteeg is acquired from the Philadelphia Flyers for Roman Polak, Max Talbot, and Lori Korpikoski. Shane Doan is traded to the Vancouver Canucks for Chris Tanev, Yannick Hansen, and a first-round pick in 2012. The Coyotes got a first-round pick from the Winnipeg Jets in the Ilya Bryzgalov trade. The Jets have the 11th pick in the draft. This pick now belongs to the Coyotes. At the 2011 draft, the Coyotes make a few trades. They trade pick 11, 51, and a second-round pick in 2012 to the Philadelphia Flyers for pick 8. They also trade pick 20 to the Tampa Bay Lightning for pick 27 and a second-round pick in 2012. 2011 draft, pick 8, Sean Couturier, pick 27, Namestnikov, pick 50, Vincent Trocheck, pick 84, Tobias Ryder. Keith Yandel is re-signed for 5 years at $5.25 million per season. Yannick Hansen is re-signed for 3 years at $1.35 million per season. The Coyotes don't sign Mike Smith, Damon Langhout, or Rafi Torres in free agency. Before the 2011-2012 season, the Coyotes make 2 trades. They trade Mikhail Bodker and a second-round pick in 2012 to the Philadelphia Flyers for Sergei Bobrovsky. They also trade Kyle Turris to the Montreal Canadiens for Lars Eller and a second-round pick in 2012. After the 2012 season, the Coyotes make 2 trades. The Phoenix Coyotes trade Radim Bravada and David Schlemko to the New York Islanders for Michael Grabner and a third-round pick in 2012. Antoine Vermette and Chris Versteeg are traded to the Nashville Predators for Colin Wilson and a third-round pick in 2012. The Coyotes still have as good a record in the 2011-2012 season. They end up with the 21st pick in the draft. The Coyotes got a first-round pick from the Vancouver Canucks in the Shane Doan trade. The Canucks have the 26th pick in the draft. This pick now belongs to the Coyotes. At the 2012 draft, the Coyotes trade up. They trade picks 26 and 53 to the Chicago Blackhawks for pick 18. 2012 draft, pick 18, Toivo Teravainen, pick 21, Olli Maatta, 33, Martin Frk, 58, Jordan Martino, 65, Alan Pelech, 148, Colin Miller. Colin Miller is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $2 million per season. Lars Eller is re-signed for 2 years at $1.1 million per season. The Coyotes don't sign David Moss, Zbigniew McCulloch, or Steve Sullivan in free agency. Before the 2012-2013 season, the Coyotes make a blockbuster trade. The Phoenix Coyotes trade Martin Hanzal, Derek Englund, and a first-round pick in 2014 to the Colorado Avalanche for Paul Stastny. They also trade Andrei Pavlik to the Columbus Blue Jackets for a second-round pick in 2014. After the 2013 season, the Coyotes make one major trade. The Coyotes trade Thomas Vanek to the New York Islanders for Nino Niederreiter and a first-round pick in 2014. 2013 draft, pick 12, Max Domi, pick 39, Robert Hagg, 64, Anthony Duclair. Oliver Ekman-Larsson is re-signed for 6 years at $5.5 million per season. Sergei Bobrovsky is re-signed for 2 years at $5.6 million per season. Chris Tanev is re-signed for 2 years at $1.75 million per season. Michael Stone is re-signed for 3 years at $1.1 million per season. The Coyotes don't sign Mike Grubaeur or Jeff Halpern in free agency. Before the beginning of the 2013-2014 season, the Coyotes trade Michael Grabner to the Dallas Stars for Kevin Connauton and a third-round pick in 2014. After the 2014 season, the Coyotes make 2 trades. The Arizona Coyotes trade Keith Yandel to the Washington Capitals for Marcus Johansson, Carl Alsner, Philip Grubauer, and a first-round pick in 2014. The rights of Paul Stastny are traded to the St. Louis Blues for Magnus Pjarvi and a second-round pick in 2015. The Coyotes ended with 2 first-round picks in the 2014 draft. They have picks 5 and 13. At the 2014 draft, the Coyotes trade down. They trade pick 47 to the New York Rangers for pick 85 and a second-round pick in 2015. 2014 draft, pick 5, William Nylander, pick 13, Jacob Vrana, 43, Ryan McGinnis, 58, Christian Dvorak, 133, Kevin LeBanc. Lars Eller is re-signed for 4 years at $3.5 million per season. Nino Niederreiter is re-signed for 3 years at $2.6 million per season. Yannick Hansen is re-signed for 4 years at $2.5 million per season. Jaden Schwartz is re-signed for 2 years at $2.35 million per season. Sean Couturier is re-signed for 2 years at $1.75 million per season. Magnus Pjarvi is re-signed for 2 years at $1.2 million per season. Kevin Connauton is re-signed for 3 years. The Coyotes don't sign anyone in free agency. After the 2015 season, the Coyotes make 2 trades. The Arizona Coyotes trade Sam Gagner, Colin Wilson, and a second-round round pick in 2015 to the Dallas Stars for Brett Ritchie, Jordy Ben, and Matthias Janmark. Peter Mrazek is traded to the Philadelphia Flyers from Michael Raffle and a 3rd round pick in 2015. The Coyotes finished with a better record than they did originally. They ended up with the 10th pick in the draft. At the 2015 draft, the Coyotes trade up. They trade picks 30, 40, and 81 to the Winnipeg Jets for pick 17. 2015 draft, pick 10, Mikko Rantanen, pick 17, Kyle Connor, pick 40, Daniel Sprong, 54, Vince Dunn, 72, Anthony Cirelli. Sergei Bobrovsky is re-signed for 4 years at $7.4 million per season. Chris Tanev is re-signed for 5 years at $4.5 million per season. Marcus Johansson is re-signed for 2 years at $3.5 million per season. P.Grubaeur and J.Martinook-J.Eriksson are re-signed to 2-year deals, and Vladislav Namestnikov is re-signed to a 1-year deal. The Arizona Coyotes don't sign Nicholas Grossman, Steve Downey, or Anders Lindback in free agency. After the 2016 season, the Coyotes make a few trades. Artemi Panarin and Nicholas Dalmolson are acquired from the Chicago Blackhawks for O.Ekman-Larsson-C, Anthony Duclair, Tobias Ryder, and a 1st round pick in 2017. They also trade Michael Raffle and Michael Stone to the Carolina Hurricanes for Riley Nash and a 3rd round pick in 2016. Jaden Schwartz is traded to the New Jersey Devils for a 1st round pick in 2016. The Coyotes make the playoffs but are eliminated in the 1st round. They end up with the 20th pick in the draft. At the 2016 draft, the Coyotes trade up. They trade picks 12, 20, and a 2nd round pick in 2018 to the Buffalo Sabres for pick 7. 2016 draft, pick 7, Clayton Keller, pick 111, Jesper Bratt. Vincent Trocheck is re-signed for 6 years at $4.75 million per season. Sean Couturier is re-signed for 6 years at $4.3 million per season. Vladislav Namestnikov is re-signed for 2 years at $1.9 million per season. Jordy Ben is re-signed for 3 years at $1.1 million per season. Brett Ritchie is re-signed to a 1-year deal. The Coyotes don't sign Alex Goligoski, David McGinn, Ryan White, or Brad Richardson in free agency. Before the 2016-2017 season, the Coyotes make a major trade. They trade Victor Rask and Colin Miller to the Minnesota Wild for Joel Eriksson Ek and a 2nd round pick in 2017. After the 2017 season, the Coyotes make a few trades. The Arizona Coyotes trade Yannick Hansen, Lars Eller, and Steven Johns to the San Jose Sharks for Dylan DeMello, Jonas Donskoi, and a 2nd round pick in 2017. Paul Alsner is traded to the Montreal Canadiens for a 3rd round pick in 2017. Koivu Teravainen is traded to the Florida Panthers for Derek McCann, Alex Petrovic, and a 2nd round pick in 2018. If Teravainen gets more than 50 points, the 2nd round pick becomes the 1st round pick. Kyle Connor, Brett Ritchie, and Jordy Ben are traded to the Montreal Canadiens for A.Galchenyuk-V and Charlie Lindgren. Artemi Panarin is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $6 million per season. Alex Petrovic is re-signed to a 1-year deal worth $1.85 million per season. J.Martinook is re-signed for 2 years at $1.8 million per season. P.Grubaeur is re-signed for 1 year at $1.5 million. Matthias Janmark and Martin Burke are re-signed to 1-year deals. The Coyotes don't trade for Derek Stepan. The Coyotes also don't sign Jason Demers in free agency. Before the 2017-2018 season, the Coyotes make a few trades. The Arizona Coyotes trade Mikko Rantanen to the Edmonton Oilers for a 1st round pick in 2018 and a 2nd round pick in 2019. Nikita Zaitsev is acquired from the Toronto Maple Leafs for Nicholas Donaldson, Matthias Janmark, and Max Domi. Marcus Johansson and Adam Pelech are traded to the New Jersey Devils for a 2nd round pick in 2018 and a 2nd round pick in 2019, as well as a 3rd round pick in 2020. A.Galchenyuk is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $4.9 million per season. This is how the lineup looks like at the beginning of the 2017-2018 season. The first line is Artemi Panarin, Sean Couturier, and Clayton Keller. The second line is J.Martinook-J.Eriksson Ek, Vincent Trocheck, and Nino-Niederreiter. The third line is Vladislav Namestnikov, C.Dvorak, and Vrana. The fourth line is Jordan Martinook, Joel Eriksson Ek, and Jonas Donskoi. The first D pair is O.Ekman-Larsson and Chris Tanev. The second D pair is O.Maatta and Nikita Zaitsev. The third D pair is Vince Dunn and Alex Petrovic. Goalies are Sergei Bobrovsky and P.Grubaeur. Next, I'll be redoing offseason moves for the Columbus Blue Jackets from 2010 to 2017.